So here's another video on Luis Ortiz, and Luis Ortiz says that he wants Deontay Wilder next. Of course, he's going to be fighting on the Wilder Fury undercard against Travis Kaufman, and he wants Deontay Wilder straight after. In other words, he's predicting that Deontay Wilder will blast through Tyson Fury, and this is what Luis Ortiz had to say. And of course, I'll put this link in the description box as always. So, King Kong Luis Ortiz statement: I feel blessed to be on the Wilder vs Fury card and competing on a huge night of boxing in front of a full house. In my last fight at the Staples Center, the fans showed me so much love, and I can't wait to get back. I know Travis Kaufman has a good record, and I know he's definitely got heart. If all goes as expected and Wilder puts Fury to sleep, like I think he will, I want another shot at him ASAP. It will be an epic rematch between me and Wilder. So that is Luis Ortiz's statement. So first of all, you're not fighting in front of a full house. As of right now, was it 7,000 to 8,000 sold out of 21,000? It's not a full house unless it hits 21,000, and it's nowhere near it. But hopefully it will. But as of right now, it's not looking good. People are just not interested in turning up. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Second of all, Travis Kaufman has a good record, and I know he's definitely got heart. Well, he's got heart, but he doesn't have a good record. Okay, as in he's never beaten anybody of any real kind of note. Travis Kaufman is not a name on the lips of most boxing fans. Okay, he never has been, and I don't think he ever will be, unless of course he pulls off, and it will be a shock victory over Luis Ortiz, but that's unlikely. And also for Luis Ortiz as well, to accept relegation of being on an undercard is disgusting, to be honest. Somebody of Luis Ortiz's stature, should we say, should be a headliner, not an undercard fighter. But he seems perfectly content to be an undercard fighter. And he fully expects Deontay Wilder to put Tyson Fury to sleep. And unfortunately, that's what probably 90% of the boxing public, including fighters, say, that Deontay Wilder will put Tyson Fury to sleep. It's not because Deontay Wilder is something special. It's just that he always manages to find a way to land that big right hand. And if you're fighting an opponent, and let's be honest, he has cherry-picked Tyson Fury. Okay, Tyson Fury can say that he called out Tyson Fury can say that he called out Deontay Wilder all he likes. But the fact is, Deontay Wilder wanted that fight because he sees that as big money, a big name on the resume, and hoping that people who don't know too much about boxing will go, wow, that's a good victory. Wow, that's a good fight. But in reality, Tyson Fury isn't ready. And this is coming from a Tyson Fury fan. I'm a realist. I'm not deluded like a lot of Tyson Fury fans. Okay, I'm not deluded. The Tyson Fury of today is not the Tyson Fury of Vladimir Klitschko. But even that Tyson Fury may not be good enough to beat Deontay Wilder, as in avoid that big right hand for 36 minutes. Because Tyson Fury brings little to no power. And in order to keep Wilder off you, you need to show a certain amount of power, so he didn't want to engage and get hit. If your big right hand is the equivalent to a jab, then that isn't going to intimidate anybody, is it? And that is going to make Deontay Wilder come forward. I mean, look at Tyson Fury's last fight against Francisco Pianeta. Did you see Pianeta on the back foot much? No, you didn't. He was getting tagged, he was getting stung, but he kept coming forward. Why? Because Tyson Fury doesn't hurt. Well, it does hurt, but it's not enough to keep you off him. So, yeah, I mean, Luis Ortiz is telling it exactly how most people see it. That at some point, at this stage of Tyson Fury's comeback, this is a cherry-pick opponent for Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder will put Tyson Fury to sleep. I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that. I want to see Tyson Fury pulling off the upset of all upsets. Because for him to go through everything that he's gone through, and I was here defending him for a long, long time through the whole UCAD and British Boxing Board of Control situation. But yeah, I'm a Tyson Fury hater, right? But yeah, these same people who were doing that have been quiet out in the shadows like vampires for the last 3 years. You haven't heard from them, right? Well, in fact, a lot of them have been Anthony Joshua supporters, and now they're coming back repeating Tyson Fury words. Every time you go into a live chat or a stream or something, you see Tyson Fury fans, you big dosser, you dosser, you dosser. I mean, talk about just repeating another man's words. It's pathetic and it's sad, okay? But ultimately, I hope Tyson Fury does the business. I really, really do. I would love it. That would be one of the happiest days of my life, to see the WBC title finally around the waist of somebody who is deserving. Somebody who will defend it against some top guys. And I do believe that Tyson Fury will defend it against the likes of Dylan White, against Anthony Joshua. He will defend it against non-cherry picks, because Tyson Fury has a self-belief in him that he can beat anybody. Deontay Wilder's never ever had that, and he will never ever have that either. And that's just how it is. So Luis Ortiz is picking Deontay Wilder to put Tyson Fury to sleep. As much as I hope that he's wrong, I think that he's right. You drop your thoughts below about it, click that thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.